All right, so excuse me, I didn't realize it started. But what we're looking at here is this is a store, convenience store. We grew up right down the street from it. The reason I have it up is because it is a topic of discussion today, obviously. But I to start it off and take it back to when I was 15 in economics class, because I had a teacher that he was talking about the way black men are, and he said something. He said, "A black man will live his entire life in a 20-mile radius." And my initial thought was, "And who gives a like? Not everybody needs to travel. Not everybody needs to see shit. Everybody don't care about that." But then now I had an epiphany, and it's like it was actually yesterday, and I realized that was 13 years ago. I realized how many people still frequent this very fucking store. The same people when I was a kid are just older now and do the exact same shit hang out at the exact same store. Literally, just only people that ain't there no more are people that died. I mean, you got some people that moved out, but for the most part, literally, I every time I drive through here, the most recent was like at the beginning of the summer. Nigga, everybody is still there. Everybody. And what makes this bad is because this is a shitty neighborhood. This all the schools in this area are closed, and you hear a lot of the black people that make excuses for everything, like the system and this and that. Now, granted, I believe a tad bit of it is true, a little bit. I do believe that there are some things that happen that you know kind of keeps the cycle going. But at the same time, you gotta look at the stuff that's not an excuse, and that's just self-loathing, I guess. Which is when I think of certain people personally that I know, all the time and money they spent at this fucking store. If they had spent this half, if everybody spent 25% of the time and money that they spent at the store, that they used the same thing and went to the local rec center, they used the same thing, went to their kid's school, the high school, the library, anything, you might actually this neighborhood would be a lot better, in my opinion. I mean, it just, to me, that just makes sense and it's automatic. So for you to have the problem that you have and the excuses that you have, it's like, no, no, literally every day, just routine, routine. Get the bridge card. You see EBT right there, routine. Get the bridge card. Come here. Sell the bridge card. Come here. Get some liquor. Get. I remember it was a place that opened up like across the street from this place like 10 years ago, and they only lasted a summer or two. And I remember one of the older guys saying, I don't know how he thought he could compete with this place is called Larry's, but the name isn't up there anymore. I don't think why he thought he was gonna compete with them. That store been here forever, and nobody gonna stop going there. It's like, do you have that same loyalty to your fucking girlfriend? Like, dude, like people have this more loyalty to a liquor store than their fucking spouses. I swear, more dedication to spending time and money here than with their kids and their education. So if anybody wants to complain and say about how the system is doing this and that to black people, fucking stop, dude. Just stop, because the proof is. And this is just me using my old neighborhood as an example. It's just, dude, look at yours. If you live in a, you was born in like a bad neighborhood or whatever, dude, look at yours. The example's right there. Most black people don't do better because we're hooked on this shit. We're hooked on coming to gas stations and liquor stores and shit like that. They must know Google was coming by because it's the cleanest that it ever is. It's never this clean. But that's all I have for this. Is it just hit me that it not even a 20-mile radius, more like a fucking 2,000-foot radius. Niggas don't leave. They don't leave. They just wait on their parents to die to leave them the houses they bought when they was working at factories. That's where we are. That's our come up. Is just to wait on shit. Not to say that other races don't wait on heirlooms or whatever, but the house in this neighborhood, I wouldn't fucking call it an heirloom. But let me know what you think. Like the video. Be right, not positive. I'm out.